like, oh, I'm just like trying to go sit at the feet of Boaz. Because
I'm not saying men are trash, but I'm saying the
trash.
Someone that doesn't have a checkoff list is great. Because that way they...
Am I thirsty right now?
Who am I thirsty for?
Sean Corey Carter said, once you've had filet mignon, it's hard to go back to Hamburger Helper. You don't deserve Hamburger Helper. You deserve filet mignon.
I didn't even have Hamburger Helper, so spam in the can.
First of all, let's talk about spam. Slice it up, fry it, it'll get you through. But listen,
with
that's rice. You know,
Take it out. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now.
when it comes to like being single and meeting people, I think it's just important to be out, like where people are, be open to meet people, strike up conversations with people. But I don't think there's anything wrong with, you know, putting yourself out there like that. But I think there's a line. I like to meet people organically, but to say that that's the right way to do it, because I'm so single. But it's like, so for me, it's like if a bunch of people are.
So what you're saying is don't take advice from you. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying for my preference, like so even with like when I'm out in other cities with other with friends, I prefer to meet people who are already friends with my friends. You know what I mean? Because then they can vouch for that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right. So as opposed to being like, hey, do you have a friend? Set me up on a date.
And so if I like hosted an event and I'm just like, okay, everyone bring like a single friend. Like if you're a girl, bring a single guy. If you're a guy, bring a single girl.
Okay.
That you have no interest in, but that you can vouch for. Like this is a good
that would
person.
be cool. I can see that.
Yeah. But where we live is like super duper small, so it's like that's not gonna work either.
And the dating pool here is beyond trash. Beyond trash.
Well, no, because we're a part of that dating pool, and I ain't trash. So
No. What I mean by you're not trash. We're not trash. But what I mean by that is the pool of eligible, available men that we not I'm not saying men are trash, but I'm saying but the group of available single men that you and I would want, they're slim to none.
Okay, so what's like your ideal guy?
You mean physically or just like?
I mean all of it. I want like what is the total package? Like you've thought about this a lot.
Absolutely. I mean, you gotta know what you like, right? You don't go shopping without looking at a list, right?
Well,
then you
then you
come home without a random stuff
that you don't need. Okay,
exactly.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
And you end up paying, and it's too expensive. You done spent too much. This'll preach. You done spent too much time, energy, and resources on getting something that you wasn't even looking for in the first place. So you gotta be specific with what you want. Okay. Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans.
Ideal. So someone who is kind-hearted, humble, smart, witty. I like someone who can banter with me back and forth. So a little bit of a butthole, a little bit.
Oh,
I like it, but like smart. Like smart. You know what I mean? Like a witty guy.
Yeah. Saucy with the comeback.
Correct. Because I'm spicy myself. I'm a little spicy. Fun. Someone likes to have fun, have a good time. Most importantly, loves God, has a legit relationship. Not like I go to a church, but like I hear from God and like I'm in tune with God.
You got to be able to cover me.
Correct. That's important to me. Ideally taller than me. Brown skinned. Like I said, a nice smile. And such.
So fellas, if you're single.
Keep going. What's your ideal guy? Come on, Bruce.
Intelligent, kind, gainfully employed, but if you're, hustling and trying to find, not hustling, but if you're, trying to get it together, then I support that too. Someone that I can have a good time with. That's about it.
What's a good time?
I mean, I have a good time going to Costco. You know what I mean? Like, if just doing life with you is fun, then...
I know a guy who loves going to Costco.
Is he cute?
Yeah. Oh, very cute.
Would I think he's cute?
Yes.
Let's see your bouncy.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
What do you look for in a girl as a Christian man?
Yeah, Gil.
What I was speaking about earlier was someone that doesn't have a checkoff list is great. Because that way they just they're able to be happy with the things that they have. They're content. Like basically, you're content with the life that you have now. Like you don't have any emptiness, trying to fill it with materialistic things. So as long as I'm not seeking perfection, as long as they have the passion, the love for God, that's pretty much it. You know, you having the love for God is obviously gonna, it's gonna spread out to every aspect of your life, your work, your family, your friends. If you love God, you're gonna love yourself, you're gonna love your neighbors and love people. So some people around, unfortunately, they're not happy with the things they currently have, so they're seeking more. But you know how that goes. You're chasing something, you're chasing money, you're chasing a car or a house. It's never gonna end. You won't be happy with those things. You're always gonna want more. So that's my take on relationship advice.
Now, mind you, both my friends are single, and I'm taking advice from. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, what did
You asked. That's awesome. No, I did ask because I want to know. Okay, what about you, Krista? So we're doing like relationship stuff.
I feel like God has been shifting and showing me a lot in that area. I am someone who will pursue if I like someone or I enjoy their company, and the Lord's made it very clear for me that the man that is ready to pursue you will pursue you. I mean, obviously, like, I need to have discernment in, like, do I, like, what is the Lord speaking to me in this? Because people are gonna pursue. Just because someone's pursuing me doesn't mean that, like, they're the right person. Like, it might just be a guy being like, oh, she's cute, I want to say what's up. That doesn't mean he's, like, a man of God, because it's in men to pursue. But I think that just from my own broken place, like, I've had like a skewed like, so it's not on me to like prove that I'm good enough. Like, a man is gonna see me as I'm living for the Lord, and he's gonna say, yes, that one, like, I want to pursue her, because he's gonna recognize the surrender in me that's in him, and he's in a place to pursue, and he's in a place of wholeness. I don't know, it's like, I think that I know that I've operated from the wrong places as far as like looking for acceptance in men, and like a neediness that only God could fill. So I can feel that when someone's come from that place. Like, if they don't get what I'm talking about, being so in love with the Lord, like, if they're not in that place yet, like, and they're trying to pursue me, then that's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
Because they're trying to fill a need through me, and so that's not actually like an ability to like pour out and love me. It's
getting your need met.
Exactly. Still trying to fill a need. And so, I mean, shoot, the last situation I was in, I feel like both of us did that from a broken place. We were trying to, in different ways, like, our neediness like matched each other. So this person could be that and I could be this, but it was both coming from like a need being met.
I feel like I'm at a place where I'm like, okay, God, I'm in a place where I don't want to be single anymore, and like, I still want to go after the things that you want for me, that kind of thing. But I'm just like, hey, God, it would be really great to have a running mate. You know what I mean? Like, so what I did, Brittany's like, she's not here for this. Look at her face. Right?
It's not that I'm not here for it. It's just I think there's some striving in it.
Yeah.
That's that.
So there shouldn't be any striving, like no effort. So this is okay. So I'm like, I told her, I'm like, oh, I'm just like trying to go sit at the feet of Boaz, because like, and she's like, no, that's not what that was, and I could be completely wrong. Like, that's fine. But so I told my friends, I'm like, hey,
well, even sitting at the feet of Boaz, like, I bet there was like an excitement and an allowance of that. So it wasn't coming from a neediness. It was like, asking you shall receive position, instead of, oh my gosh, I have to grind for this.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because I think that there are gonna be moments where you're like, maybe I am supposed to do this to like welcome this in, but I'm not thirsty. Like, I think you have to be honest with your own heart. Like, am I thirsty right now?
Like, who am I thirsty for? I'm like, hey, like, do you guys think, can you like set me up on a blind date with someone? And Brittany's like, I don't know how I feel about that. Well, once she said she doesn't think there's anyone worthy of me.
No.
Which
at least in my friend circle out here, like, you're too bomb.
Whatever.
Like, I'm not gonna give you chicken liver when you deserve, you know.
The steak.
Correct.
Prime
Your filet mignon.
With some creamy horseradish on this.
Come on.
Sean Corey Carter said, once you've had filet mignon, it's hard to go back to Hamburger Helper. You don't deserve Hamburger Helper. You deserve filet mignon.
I didn't even have Hamburger Helper, so
See?
that wasn't even something to go back to. I had Spam in a can.
First of all, let's talk about spam. Slice it up, fry it, it'll get you through. But listen,
With some
it
white rice.
You know, spam. Actually, okay, spam fried rice is good.
It's
but
bomb.
it's
You
not
need
the
to do
best
this.
of meat.
But you need to do
It
this.
comes in a can.
Anyways,
That's
I'm a
the,
humble person.
ladies, so if
tuna.
you're spamming rice,
If you-
come on over.
If you spam and rice, and don't believe him, he is not a humble. But this is one of the most bougiest people I've ever met in my life. Let me see what watch you got on. Show. Is that the latest model?
I got this as a gift.
Is that a leg pad? Costs a pretty penny to me.
Only champions around here.
Okay, so-
But back to the spam though. Cut up the spam. Batter some eggs up. Get the spam, dip it in the egg, like coat it with the egg. Throw it on the fryer. Let them get a little fried. Let the egg cook. Get that. Get a bowl of rice. Put it on top. Delicious.
Delicious.
You guys would be
So
like,
good.
you guys will be like, is this a delicacy or is this spam in a can? Like,
You never know, girl.
you never know.
You know what? Gilbert can't cook though. He can whip up anything.
Oh,
to just
anything.
make it
That's
look
important.
Well, don't you think like God is like, I know you, and like God, like I went to this marriage conference 2 Saturdays ago, which people probably would think is like, oh, what, you're not like engaged or anything, like you're single.
No,
but I'm
but
like,
you learn.
I
Who
want to get prepped up, you know?
Yeah.
And
I want to get prepped up.
prepped up, like I
Prep
want to
me, Jesus.
I want to. The more wisdom you have, and how like men are different than women,
Yeah.
and even spiritually, and how we're made that way, and just like
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not even sure what I was gonna say now. You know what? I have the same desire where I'm like, I want to run with someone, I want to build with someone, whatever. And I feel like right now the Lord's like, who is the bridegroom? Like Jesus is the bridegroom. And so I literally created like a vision wall in my room, and I'm writing down all the things that He's shown me, which shows me what's really inside my heart, like the dreams He's put in my heart. And so I think even that, it's like makes it easier to connect to the right people, and you're even going in the right direction. But what Jesus showed me was like, Krista, like be my helpmate right now, and as I'm His helpmate, because I think that's it too. It's like, man, like women have been made to be a helpmate, and I think for me, I'm like, okay, I have to meet a man with a vision, and then I'm attached to his vision. And it's like, it's not just, I don't have to wait for my life to start to like attach my life to someone to build their vision. Like God has given me vision after vision, dream after dream, and I'm like, I can be His helpmate. And as I'm doing that, like when He sees it fitting, where I will grow more as a person and not be sidetracked and expand the kingdom more, like He will bring that person in. But before that, I'll be living like my fullest life as I'm just like open to people and getting like that intimacy from the Lord and from the people He's connecting me with. You know what I mean? It's like I can have a full life now. Like I don't have to wait anymore as I'm like the helpmate with Jesus, and really recognizing He's with me everywhere I go.
Right.
Like it's exciting. I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know I was gonna be here today chatting with these folks. These awesome people.
Hey.
Hey.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. And that's where the hammer drops. From the streets of Bago. All right, guys. Well, it was good chatting with you.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving your input. One quick liner. What do you have to say to single people, single Christians out there? One line.
God can love you better than any human ever can.
Okay, one line.
Seek first the kingdom.
Okay. One line.
You're enough.
Yeah. Hey.
You better. He better. And now we're back to technology.
With the quickness, huh?
So sorry.
No, you're all good. I just like to show the truth of where we are in life. In reality. Checked out, disconnected.
Stop. I'm leaving.
That's another conversation. Checked out and disconnected. Where's society gone?
Okay.
Oh, okay.